China COVID viral chaos couldn't describe better what's happening in the country that has given the whole world its biggest present-day headache, the COVID pandemic. China is witnessing widespread protests against the strict draconian COVID control measures called Zero COVID. Here's an update on all that's happening there, in case you missed it. 12 videos that are shattering that country. Massive protests have erupted across China over President Xi's bizarre COVID norms. Protesters have been heard shouting, "Communist Party step down" slogans, "Xi Jinping step down" and "End lockdown in Xinjiang." Police were also seen detaining several people at the protest sites and bundling them into police vehicles. While there's unabated anger against Xi's government across China, Shanghai police resorted to forced and dragged protesters away from the site to control the agitation there. And remember, this is China's biggest city. Some were detained and released later. Common sight in cities across China, like this one.
China's stringent COVID restrictions flared for a third day, and clashes erupted.
The anti-lockdown protests in China against the zero COVID-19 policy have gone out of hand in places beyond just Shanghai and Beijing, but Wuhan, which is the city that gave birth to the COVID pandemic. Protesters were seen breaking barricades in the epicenter of Wuhan, from where it all began. Common sights literally across the city. Meanwhile, a BBC journalist, Ed Lawrence, was attacked while covering the public uproar against Chinese President Xi Jinping. Take a look at this shocking video of that BBC journalist being attacked by a bunch of thug cops, widely circulated on social media. This footage showed the journalist being dragged to the ground in handcuffs by Chinese forces. This is fascism on camera. In a rare outpouring of public anger, residents were seen holding blank sheets of paper and flowers to hold silent protests against the Xi government. Remember, this wave of civil disobedience is unprecedented in mainland China since Xi Jinping assumed power a decade ago. It's the biggest interrogation of Xi Jinping's position. There are 12 new videos of the chaos. What you're seeing here are just 4 of them. 4 different cities, Wuhan, Xinjiang, Beijing and Shanghai, where this is what the situation is at the heart of each of those cities. It's chaos. It's not contained in small areas. It's widespread. China's propaganda will have you believe that these are small eruptions in certain areas, but there is a wave of an uprising that is taking place against the Chinese dispensation for its ridiculous and ineffective zero COVID policy.